Hello everyone. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the implementation of the Dijkstra's algorithm. If you are watching this video for the first time, I would suggest please go and refer my previous video wherein I have discussed the algorithm as well as the tracing of Dijkstra's algorithm. Now coming to the implementation, I have included the header files stdio and stdlib.f as usual. Now I will start with the main function. In the main function, let me have some variables by I, j, n, s. S is my source vertex. Cost of 10 cross 10 to denote my matrix, and one more vector by name distance, which holds the shortest distance. If we required, we'll add some more variables later. So initially we'll start with reading the number of vertices and the adjacency matrix or the cost matrix. Now first I have read the value of n. Now, if I assume that if I have read the value of n as 4, it implies 4 nodes. Now, depending upon 4, I need to read how many values? 16 values. I need to read 16 values. So, printf read cost matrix. So, take a for loop. For I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. For j is equal to 1, j less than or equal to n, j plus plus. Scanf percentage d ampersand of cost ij. And generally what we do whenever I read A to A 0, B to B 0, C to C 0 and D to D 0. Now while extracting min from this matrix, it will lead into problem. So after reading, if you have read the cost of ij as 0, make cost of ij as infinite. That is 999. The same thing that we have used even for the earlier Prim's algorithm. So this was about reading the matrix. So once you read the matrix and the number of nodes, next is the read source. You need to read source. Whether you want to find shortest path from A to all other vertex, or whether you want to find shortest path from B, C or D. So you need to read a source vertex. Now actually while writing the program, while implementing it, this is not ABCD, you can't call it as ABCD, it has to be vertex number from 1 to n, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can either take 1, 2, 3 or 4. So next, printf read source scanf percentage d ampersand of yes. Now after reading source vertex, what is the next step? Next step is I need to call the Dijkstra's function. Dijkstra's. Let me pass argument as n, comma cost, comma yes, comma distance. Now I'll assume that my vector distance, my array distance finally contains the shortest path to all the vertex. Assume that I have taken 1 as my source vertex. Now I need to find what is the shortest distance from 1 to 2, what is the shortest distance from 1 to 3, what is the shortest distance from 1 to 4 and so on. Now I need to print this distance. Quickly I'll rub this. Now after calling calling Dijkstra's, next is call print, write a printf shortest path from percentage d is Now what is this percentage d? This percentage d is my source vertex, yes. Now take a for loop for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. I will not print the shortest path from S to S. If S not equal to I, print, I will need to print something like this. Percentage d to percentage d is equal to percentage d to is the percentage d. What is this first percentage d? This is S, source vertex. Second one is I. Third one is the distance of I. Return 0. Close the main function. So this was about the main function. Now quickly we'll go for the Dijkstra's function. Note that the Dijkstra's function was called without holding the return value. So while writing Dijkstra's function, we should write the return value of Dijkstra's function as void. So let's start writing the Dijkstra's function. Return type of Dijkstra's as void. Function name Dijkstra's. The argument were number of nodes, the cost matrix, the third argument was source, yes, and finally the distance vector or the distance array. I will have some variables I, V, count, will initialize count as 1, then min, anything else, we'll see, if required we'll keep adding. We want one more array by name visited to mark whether all vertex are being calculated with the shortest distance or not. So initially what we will do, for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus, will mark all the vertex as not visited. Visited of I is equal to 0 and distance of I is equal to cost of S to I. So this is the initialization that we will do. Now I will mark source vertex as visited. This visited of S is equal to 1 and I will calculate distance of, I will make a distance of source. I will make a distance of source. What is the distance of source vertex? Distance from source to source vertex is always 0. Now I will take a while loop. While count less than or equal to n. While count less than or equal to n, I will take min, initialize min to 999. Now I will run a for loop for I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. Now within this for loop I will put an if statement. If distance of I is less than min and the other condition is if node is not visited. Visited of I is equal to 0. Open this if statement. I will make a min as a distance of, I will make this min is equal to distance of I and I will initialize I to V. I will initialize I to V. I will close this. Now I will mark this V as visited. Visited of V is equal to 1. Initially what I have done, I have marked all nodes as unvisited. I have taken the direct distance from S to all other vertices if it is there. So distance of I is equal to cost of Si. Now I have marked the source vertex as visited. I have considered the source vertex distance as 0. Now this is while count less than or equal to n. I have initialized the min as 999. Now I am checking if distance of I is less than min. I am running a for loop from 1 to all, from 1 to n. And if that particular node is not visited, then I will take distance of I as min and the node I is being considered as V. Now I will mark visited as V is equal to 1. Now the next step would be update the count and do relaxation. Please note that I need to close while loop and I need to close the function. Next is update count. Do a relaxation. For I is equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus. I plus plus. Now, how to do relaxation? If distance of I is greater than, if distance of I is greater than distance of V plus cost of Vi, if this is true, update the distance. Distance of I should be updated to distance of V plus cost of Vi. Yeah, this should be fine. Now close your while loop, close your function. This was about how to implement Dijkstra's algorithm. Note that it is basically used to find the used to find the shortest path from a given source vertex. Thank you.